What is up, guys? We are back with another custom gameplay request from one of my channel members, Evil. So huge shouts to Evil. Thank you so much, Mark, for your support. He created an aggression Masterplan deck and a protection vision deck here for me to play a two-handed game against Captain Marvel on expert mode. And he also requested I play with the daring difficulty created by DaringLime. So huge shouts to DaringLime. I'll put the link in the description of this video to his video talking about the daring difficulty. But basically, we have a bunch of cards here from Standard 1, from Expert 1, from Standard 2, and Expert 2. And it's the ones that Evo requested here. And we're going to shuffle all of them up and then shuffle only, like randomly, 10 of these cards into the encounter deck there. And we will not know which ones will be in there. So we may have, like, the advances, and we may also have, like, dark dealings. We could have, like, 2 shallow paths. I won't know. Or we may actually have no shallow paths. So yeah, the cards that Eve requested though to create this is all the standard 1 and all the expert 1 cards. So we have standard 1 right here, expert 1 right here. And then for the other cards, he requested that I have Slug It Out, 1 copy of Total Annihilation from standard 2, even though there are 2 copies of this card in that set. He requested I only have 1 in here. 1 Ruination, 1 Overwhelming Force, only 1 Dark Dealings, 1 Shadow of the Past from standard 2, and then Mob Mentality here. So we do not have Cruel Intentions as requested by Evil. So let's go ahead and shuffle up all these cards right here. And then all we're going to do now is to pick 10 random ones right now. And we're going to shuffle, those 10 random cards into an encounter deck and do what DaringLime calls creating a random standard set. I'll put the instructions on the screen. Okay, so we're going to just shuffle 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just shuffle those in. I'm not going to look at these. We'll just put this, let's put it behind Captain Marvel. So now I won't know which cards are not in there. And it's just going to be these 10 cards. And I don't know what they are. There could be, 2 Shallow Pass in there or no Shallow Pass. Basically, DaringLime created this difficulty because he doesn't want to know what cards are left in counter deck. Unlike me, I like to actually know, like, okay, there's no more advances, so I can flip down more recklessly and stuff like that. But DaringLime does not want to know that, so that's why he created this difficulty here, which is pretty fun to spice things up. So this is my actually first time trying it. I actually wanted to try the difficulty here, but I haven't had a chance. So with Evo's request here, it's a perfect opportunity for me to try this difficulty. I'll shuffle up the encounter deck here, and then I already have all the player decks shuffled up, but I'll shuffle a little bit more on screen. And let's go ahead and get Captain Marvel set up. So Eva also requested that for the main schemes and the modules to have Homeland Security and Hunting Rebel Heroes as the 2 main schemes, which are interchangeable, for a scenario like this. And he also requested that I have for the modules, Cape Killer, Martial Law, Shoot Ops, and Paladin. And those are already shuffled into counter deck along with the obligations for Vision and Miles Morales. All right, so I think we're all shuffled here for the encounter deck. Pretty worried about getting the super nasty cards, but we'll see what happens. And then actually, you guys can kind of see that right there. Let's move this a little bit, I guess, like this, so that it's like not behind the card, because it's kind of confusing there when it's behind Captain Marvel. That looks a little bit more clean. Okay, so in competitive mode, we do that. In co-op mode, we are doing co-op mode. Find the chosen leader's side scheme and reveal it. So we reveal the Alpha Flight Station, which is a side scheme for Captain Marvel. When defeated, place 3 energy counters on energy channel with Amplify and 3 per player threat. Since we're doing two-handed, it's going to be 6 threat on here. Okay, then let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B, coming in with 7 per player. So if this, or the threshold here, so if it's 14, we lose. Or we don't lose, sorry guys. We advance to the next main scheme stage, and then if that one hits the threat threshold, then we lose. For this one, it says, if there is more than 1 player on your team, there is. We have 2 players. This stage gets hindered 2 per player. So it's going to be 4 threat to start off here on the main scheme. And then the effect for this scheme is that each minion gains guard, so we can never attack Captain Marvel while there is any minion in play while we're on this first main scheme stage 1B. Oh, Sesame is walking around, but we'll see if she actually jumps on the table or anything. So shuffle up the decks here. So for Captain Marvel, her setup is to find the energy channel attachment right there, attach it to her. So this is oh, she did jump. Okay, let's grab her. Ooh. Okay, all right. So energy channel here. After a leader, hero, or ally attacks Captain Marvel, we place an energy counter here. Then if there's at least 4 energy counters here, remove all of them, and Captain Marvel will attack that character, and the attack will have overkill. on the hit. Sorry, let me move this so that doesn't like mess with it. But yeah. Okay, so what's going on there? Sorry guys, Destiny is going crazy off screen. So basically this only triggers whenever a leader, hero, or ally attacks Captain Marvel. So if we don't attack her, she can still build those energy counters, and then she won't do anything until someone actually attacks her. And that will cause that to happen. Then Captain Marvel here says, force response after she attacks and defeats a character, place one energy counter on the energy channel. So she defeats it out of that jump block, and then we get an energy counter on the energy channel right there. So let's shuffle up here, and let's shuffle up Vision's deck as well. And I will put the link in the description of this video to the decks that Evil built, and I'll also post somewhere on the screen for you guys to see right now. But yeah, we have a really cool aggressive deck here for Miles, and a bunch of like retaliate and damage during the villain phase. Change of fortune deck here for Vision that I'm excited to try out. All right, I think we are good to go here. And then let's see, we start off both in Alter Ego, and then Vision for the setup. You start with your intangible side face up. And then we're having Vision be the first player because he has a player side scheme, and Miles does not. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our mulligans here for Vision. Let's make sure everything's on screen. We actually have more space on this side. Let's move things over a little bit. All right, so we're drawing up to our hand size here for Vision, which is 5 for the mulligans. You get +1 hand size while you're in intangible form, but the weird thing is that for the setup stuff, the ability here does not actually trigger during the mulligans, unfortunately. So we only have a hand size of 5 here. So we really want to get the superpower. Actually, this is good enough. We have a specialized training, but this is actually, I want to keep these cards because these are pretty good cards. So Solar Gem here, and then 1, 2, 3 for Yellow Jacket. And that's pretty good. I think we just hold on to his hand. Yeah, so that's it with Vision. We're not going to mulligan anything. Let's put his hand aside. And then Miles is going to draw up to his hand size here 6. Oh no, I don't want both the swingins right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we got a double. But we want the web shot with that one. I think we can mulligan one of the swingins. I kind of like Grant Ward here as well. Why don't we mulligan 3 here for Miles, and then draw 3 more back up to 6 to see what we can get here. Ooh, we got Helicarrier. Okay, we can get it built out a little bit. That'd be really nice. I have no mental for swinging. Dang it! I should have kept the press advantage. Now I can't hit the kicker for swinging, so I think we're not even gonna play it here without the mental. Play this. I don't know. I kind of messed that up. I should have kept the mental there. Okay. All right. Let's go and get started here. Vision's gonna start us off. Okay. So what are we doing here? I think we always go Yellow Jacket. Yeah, we're gonna use a double resource here, so we can play our Solar Gem. It's a 2-cost upgrade. We gain the error trait, and it's a resource when exhausted, you generate a WA resource. So we got our resource generator down. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form here with Vision. And then while we're in our intangible form, we cannot attack or defend, but we can reduce the amount of damage we take from each attack by 2. I'm not going to be defending here, so I almost kind of want to just stay in intangible here. If we change this form, we can draw a card. I don't need to do that right now. Yeah, we may do it. We draw like a 1-cost upgrade with Yellow Jacket. So let's Solar Gem here, generate wild resource. This would be 2 more resources for a total of 3. So we can play Yellow Jacket. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait, which we do have in hero form here as Vision. And as a response, after Yellow Jacket enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade, add to your hand. Ooh, we're gonna add to our hand and draw the card to play it. So I think I go change of fortune here. And try to get that thing set up. Yeah, so we're going to add this upgrade here to our hand, shuffle these cards back into our deck. And then we're going to go ahead and use Vision's ability here. So Dense Manipulation is the action. Change your mass form by flipping your mass form upgrade over, limit 1 per round, so this will be 1 time this round. Change over the Dense form. While in hero form, Vision gets +2 attack and +2 defense. And after you change this form as a response, which is right now, we can draw a card. Please don't be a card that I want, because I want to use it as a resource here to play Change of Fortune. Oh, double. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we'll use a double resource to play Change of Fortune. 1-cost upgrade. After you defeat an enemy during a villain phase, we can exhaust this card, draw 2 cards. So pretty well built out there. And then I think we just clear the Apple Flight Station. Yeah, Vision's gonna throw 2, Yellow Jacket would throw for another 2, so 4 threat off of here, drops it down to 2. And a Yellow Jacket would take 2 consequential damage for thwarting. Vision ends his turn, pass over to Miles. Alright. Unfortunately, I think I have to play Swing In. I don't want to. You carry this using a... Oh wait, maybe I double life here. Go down to Alter Ego. I think that's the play, actually. Um, and save the Swing In for next turn. Yeah, we're use 3 resources right here, so I can play the Helicarrier. It's a 3 cost support that we can exhaust to reduce the cost eventually we play by 1. Let's go ahead and flip over to hero form. We're gonna play Grant Ward, who's free to play. He cannot defend, but after you reveal treachery, as a force response, we have to spend a mental resource, and we don't. We have to take damage equal to his attack and remove from the game. So it's only whenever Miles reviews a treachery, not whenever Vision does that. Miles will go ahead and throw for 2, clear off the Alpha Flight Station. When defeated, place 3 energy counters on energy channel. So let's put the counters on there. So that doesn't happen unless there's at least 4, and only after a leader, hero, or ally attacks Captain Marvel. So this is going to stay like there for now. So we got rid of the side scheme there. Then we're going to have Grant Ward throw for 2 from the main, drops down 2 threat. He'll take a consequential damage. And then we're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of double life down to 0 and play it here for free. Action change your form, so we change over to Alter Ego here. If we pay for this card using a physical, we did not. We pay for using nothing with the Helicarrier. We can ready your identity, so we don't get the ready. But we can try our response here. After you change a form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck. We're going to grab this Swing In, I think. I think we get the Swing In back into our deck. So we shuffle this one into the deck, and we have 1 in our hand. So Swing In's really good. It's just we need to save mental resource for that, which I spent all of it for some reason. Evo did build his deck with most mental resource, so I think I just got unlucky and not tactical by discarding that or mulliganing the press advantage. So I could have played that better, but I think I messed that up. That's okay. We should draw into a mental here. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready up. Ready. All right, and then holding on to this, we're gonna draw back up to our hands of 6 here for Miles. We got the Y, which we can use as a mental kicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. And we'll keep drawing physicals or something else. All right, and Vision's drawing up to 5 here. Here's his hero hand size. No cards left in hand. 1, 2, double here. I want for Miles, but okay. All right. So it is Captain Marvel's turn. She's gonna add 2 threat to the main scheme. She's gonna attack Vision because he's the first player. We're just gonna take the hit to the face. We have 11 life. She's hitting with a base of 2. Here's her face down boost card 2. So 4 damage here going on Vision. Brings him down to 7. And then she does not get an energy counter because after she attacks and defeats a character, she did not defeat Vision. Okay. Then she is going to scheme against Miles because we're an Alter Ego. Scheme with a base of 2. Boost card is 1, so adds 3 threat to the main. Goes from 4 up to 7 threat. Okay, 7 out of 14. But we get like double advances. This could be bad. So we're doing counter cards. 1 to Vision, 1 to Miles. Vision goes first. Rapid response. So when reviewed, discard cards from the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Okay, so we're gonna mill here until we get a minion here. Ooh, nice. Got rid of 1 advance. Okay, we got a minion right here. Cape Killer. Okay, so it's Quick Strike. If we're in hero form, we do damage to your hero equal to minion's attack, which is 2. So we're gonna immediately take 2 damage here with Rap. Wait. Sorry. It doesn't come. I forgot this last time I played this too. We discard until we get a minion. It doesn't actually come into play. So we just keep this card until we get a minion, and then we are in hero form, so we do damage equal to minion's attack, which is 2. So we take 2 damage, drop from 7 down to 5, and that actually resolves this card. So this card's done now. All right. Then Miles is gonna review his encounter card, which is Shield Soldier. Okay, so we got a minion here. Review, put the topmost shield minion in the encounter discard pile into play. Engage with you. Okay, so we get this minion anyways. Topmost shield minion in the encounter discard pile into play. Engage with you. So when reviewed, he comes into play. He has Quick Strike, but we're an Alter Ego, so Quick Strike won't trigger. If he attacks an identity with unregistered, he gets +2. He does not attack anyways because we're an Alter Ego. So good thing we're an Alter Ego here. And both the minions come into play here. And did Miles get a treachery? Miles did not get treachery. Yeah, Vision got the treachery, so Grant Ward doesn't do anything. After you review treachery, Miles did not review treachery. He reviewed a minion, so we're good to go. All right, Grant Ward giving us tons of value. All right. So it's Miles' turn here. Okay, so I think we're gonna web shot to kill a minion, and then stun Captain Marvel without attacking her, so we don't have to proc energy channel. So web shot's coming down here for sure. I like to swing in and web shot and Genki actually. Can I do all of that? I don't think I can. The Genki draws me one card. Then I can either swing in or web shot. Dang it. I need to do both. I wish Vision had the Helicarrier or something like that. 4 miles. Getting Genki is nice, but I feel like doing a swing in and web shot is way better. Yeah, so we're gonna go for that with the used Genki actually, because only we have all physicals here. Dang it. Yeah, so we gotta use a wild here for web shot, and it would use this for swinging, and I'll use a Helicarrier for vision. Okay, let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. Let's see. Minions all have guard, so we're gonna use 2 resources here, including a wild resource. We're gonna declare the wild to be energy, so we can play a web shot here. Hero action attack, deal 4 damage to enemy. We're gonna take out Cake Killer. Then, if you pay for this card using an energy, which we did, we can resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. Venom Blast is not an attack, so it's going to bypass the minions having guard. And it's not an attack, so it's going to bypass this thing, where after a hero ally attacks Captain Marvel, then we do that effect, right? So it's just 2 straight up damage on an enemy. Hit Captain Marvel for 2, brings it down to 34, and then we can also stun that enemy. So we're going to stun Captain Marvel here. Pretty good. All right, that resolves a web shot. Then we're going to use 2 resources here, including the wild here, to declare this wild to be a mental, so we can play a swing in. Hero action thought, remove 4 threat from a scheme, drops the man from 7 down to 3. And if you pay for this using a mental, which we did, we can resolve Spider-Man's camouflage ability. So give Spider-Man a tough stats card and confuse an enemy. So we're going to confuse Captain Marvel now. So she's stunned and confused. Really powerful there. All right. Then we are going to, do we have one attack anywhere? I don't think we do. I think we just take this guy out. So Miles is going to swing for 2. Grant will swing for 2 for 4 damage. Take out this minion here. Grant War would take a consequential. And then pass over to Vision and exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card of Vision plays by 1. The Vision's got a free card here. Let's play... I guess we play Dauntless for free. So yeah, it's free to play. While your hero's remaining hit points are equal or greater than your starting hit points, you gain Retaliate 1. So we don't have that right now. And then we have her confused. But I can reboot here. I think I play this. Yeah, so we'll use a resource here to play Density Control. 1 cost upgrade. After you change mass form, we can discard this card to add a vision event from discard piles your hand. So if we ever want to change mass form. I don't think we changed it. We want the extra recovery, actually. The hand size is nice, though. Let's go ahead and first store for 2. Drops the main down to 1 threat. And then do I want a full recover? Or do I want to just recover a little bit and get the +1 card? I want the extra con. We're going to use Zen's last form, change it over to our intangible form, so we can't attack or defend. And then we're going to exhaust Solar Gem, generate a wild resource to play Reboot. Ready a friendly Android character, we're ready a Vision, and heal damage from it. So Vision is Android, he gets a heal damage here, it goes up to 6 life. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego, because Captain Marvel is confused, exhaust a heal by 3, brings from 6 back up to 9. Yeah, if we're in dense form, we get plus recovery, so we could have healed all the way, but I want that +1 card. Alright, that's going to turn this right back up. Feeling really good here. We got the tough. Miles doing everything now. We got the tough, we got a stun and confuse. Like, we are rolling. So Vision drawn to 6 here, hold on to the double. So we should have a good turn, hopefully. We can draw some expensive cards. Nice, we got Yokasa. She's going to be really good. Ooh, we got the cape. That's good for us as well. Okay. Miles drawn up to 5 here in hero form. Ooh, we got a swing in again. So you know I'm going to play that. No one attack Captain Marvel yet, so you don't have to proc that. Okay, Captain Marvel's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main. Then she is going to scheme against Vision because we're in Alter Ego. She's confused. Nothing happening there. Then she's going to activate. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot the... Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I should have passed the first player token over during the last player phase whenever the villain phase ended, the last villain phase. So Miles would have started off. I had him start anyways, but I forgot to pass the token. So he stays the first player here during this villain phase here. So Captain Marvel actually attacks Miles first. He's stunned. Nothing happens there. Then Captain Marvel will scheme against Vision. She's confused. Nothing happens there. Okay. And then we're doing counter cards. So Miles first because he is the first player. Let me make sure I get that correctly. All right. First card for Miles is Cosmic Flight. Attached to Captain Marvel. When she would take more than 3 damage and attack, reduce the amount by 3, then discard this card. Oh, that was still proc energy channel. And she gets +1 attack. Vision's gonna reveal. Shield Soldier. When reveal, put the topmost shield minion in the counter discard pile. Into play, engage with you. Oh, it's put into play, so he will not win revealed here. So both these guys come into play, engage with Vision. And at the end of the villain phase, before I forget, we pass this over to the other player. Okay, and the Vision starts us off. All right. I don't think I have my defensive event here in this card pile. Yeah, we don't. So Jocasta can't grab anything. So maybe we don't play her. I think we just play the cape. The double resource. Change form, add a vision event. Just like we can play these things just to get really put out. We want to kill the minions during the villain phase. So if I gain retaliate 2 or retaliate 1, that's actually enough. Yeah, that's actually really good. Okay, so double resource here. We're gonna play Vision's Cape. So 2 cost upgrade. When you're in dense form, you gain retaliate 1. In tangent form, we gain stalwart. So we currently have retaliate 1, not retaliate 2, because Dauntless doesn't proc unless we get hit points equal to our max. I think we want that retaliate 1 here. So yeah, let's exhaust heal by 3. Yeah, I feels bad because I'm gonna play the thing to heal me, but it's okay. So go back up to 11 life there. All right. Then, oh man, swing in feels bad here too. Oh, I can proc Captain Marvel, I think. Okay, so the Guardians are engaged with Vision. Miles doesn't have guard on him, so Vision's gonna flip up here to hero form. If I can do it. All right. So up to hero form now. We're exhausted. We're going to use Solar Gem to generate a wild resource to play Reboot, heal damage to Android character for Vision, and also ready him. So let's give him that ready. Then, let's see. We're in intangible form. I want to stay in intangible form. So we're gonna just thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 1. And then what we'll do is we'll do Jocasta. Or do I save this? Let's actually save Solar Beam. We're gonna use a resource here to play density. No, let's use a resource here. We'll play density control here. So 1 cost upgrade. Now we have 2 of them down. So we change mass form. We can always discard to do that. So currently we have retaliate 1 with Dauntless. We just don't have the retaliate from Vision's hit. We have Stalwart from that instead. Because our hit points are equal or greater than our remaining or our starting hit points. So we have that actually, which is pretty good. So I can actually avoid damage and retaliate on a minion. So I want to keep one of them in play. Yeah, okay. Alright, so Vision's gonna pass her, hold on to Jocasta in hand. Does Mouse have no weapon? We have power within. So I almost wanna just trigger it. Then yeah, okay. Let's do did Mouse get treachery? No, he got cosmic flight. Yeah, so Grant Ward's still fine here. Okay. Grant Ward is going to swing for 2. And we'll hit Captain Marvel because no guard here. The guard is on Vision with the main skin effect. So 2 damage to Captain Marvel brings her down to. Oh wait, hold up. When she would take more than 3 damage from attack, reduce it to 3 damage cards. Okay, so actually the attack actually goes on her. The cosmic flight only whenever she would take more than 3 damage. So she takes 2 damage, drops down at 32. Okay. Well, as a response, a ally just attack Captain Marvel, so we place energy counter. If there's 4 counters here, which there are, remove all of them. Captain Marvel attacks that character. And then the attack against overkill. So she's gonna attack Grant Ward before it takes constant damage, but the attack is overkill. So even with a base of 3, or 2 plus 1 is 3, boost is 1. So 4 damage here on Grant Ward, 3 overkill to the Miles, popping off the tougher Miles Morales. So Grant Ward dies. He didn't defend the attack, that she just attacked him directly because he attacked her. So she's getting revenge there. Okay. So that's good there. Then if I swing in though. I think I still just swing in. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna use none none of threats removed, but that's fine. We'll use 2 resources, including a mental resource, so I can play swing in. So here, actually remove 4 threat from a scheme, clears off the main. Since we use a mental for it, we can trigger Spire Camouflage. So that will confuse Captain Marvel and gives Miles a tough again. Then we're going to exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next play by 1, play power within for free. So after you use the basic power, we can discard this to resolve Venom Blast. So we are going to attack for 2 on this minion here. Does 2 damage. And then we use the basic power, so we can discard this to resolve Venom Blast. Deals 2 damage to enemy on Captain Marvel. Brings her down to 30. And yeah, non-attack, and it stuns her. So it doesn't trigger any of this stuff because Venom Blast is non-attack. So that's actually really good. And we're flipping down to Ultra Evil here with Miles because we have her Stun and Confuse again. And we're going to pop off Change of Fortune here. Revision. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready up. Miles drawing up to 6, holding on to Ghost Spider. We get some more build-out cards, though. Fortunately not. That's okay. We can do a lot of damage. And a Vision, holding on to Jocasta, drawing up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Endurance is going to be really good to proc Dauntless. So right now we will retaliate 1 in interchangeable form because Dauntless here, and Vision's kick is Stalwart. Okay, Captain Marvel's turn. She adds 2 threat to the main. She's going to attack Vision. She's stunned, so nothing happens there. She doesn't trigger that thing. Then both minions are going to attack Vision. This minion will attack first. We're in intangible form, so we reduce the amount of damage from each attack by 2, so he does no damage. He still attacked us, so we're going to actually retaliate for 1 and knock this guy out. When you defeat an enemy during the villain phase, we can exhaust Change of Fortune and draw 2 cards. So, 7 cards here. Alright. Okay. And then now this minion's going to hit Vision for also 0, reducing its damage, and we're going to retaliate for 1, hit him back. So even though we're not defending, we're still proccing retaliate with Dauntless. That's not exactly what the deck is meant to do, but I think we can do this right now until we get like all of our stuff set up. Alright, then we do encounter cards. So 1 for Vision, 1 for Miles. Vision goes first. Ooh, okay. Okay. Treat your mask form upgrade as if it were blank, except for the keywords. Archie action, Exhaustion, then to remove this card from the game. Okay. So then Miles does his card, which is a side scheme, Shoot Patrol. Each minion gains guard. They already have guard with the Amplify. So 4 threat. Wait, no. 3 threat plus hinder 1 per player. So it's going to be 5 total threat on there. Alright. Pass the first player token. Back over to Miles' turn. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. She should have. I forgot to do activation. She should have schemed on Miles, but she was confused, so we discard this instead. Yeah, I skipped Miles' turn entirely. Apologies for that, guys. Yeah, because after she attacked Vision, all the minions attack, and then she's going to activate on Miles, and she should have schemed, but I forgot to do that. So fix that, nothing else there. Okay, let's do. Oh, I forgot to trigger the response here to shuffle Miles' card back into our deck. Dang it. Alright, that's okay. I could plan of attack to get the web shot, but I have the tough anyways to take an attack, and I want to play Gwen. Let's see. If I play this, then I play Gwen. I don't think I want. I'll just use Helicare Vision. I think that's fine that way. Yeah. Let's do. We're not a. Let's flip up so we get the Web Warrior trait. We use 3 resources here. Play Ghost Spider. Play only if you control Web Warrior card, which Miles is in hero form. So we have her in play. We use a resource here. Play our Web Shooters. 1 cost upgrade. Comes in with 3 web counters. We can exhaust remove counter to generate a resource, which will help us hit our kickers for our events now. Alright. Then, do we want to have Vision kill? No, Vision's going to be an alter ego. So what we got going on here? Jocasta can tuck our thing. No, wait, no. We're going to be both players. No, we need to get rid of this. Yeah, so we are going to be an alter ego with Vision. Okay, let's do. What do we do here, guys? We can play Vivian. So we thwart 5. That should be good. Yeah, we kick the minion around. Okay, so Miles can throw for 2. Gwen will throw for 1. That's 3 threat off of this side scheme here. Drops it down to 2. Gwen will take some consequential damage. In our turn, pass over to Vision. Okay, we're gonna. Let's see what I want to do. I forgot, guys. I remember what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, Vision's gonna throw for 2. Wait, no, we have to exhaust. Sorry. We're going to use the Helicare from Miles to make Vision's cost here free to play. Just pass them through and move 3 threat from a scheme. Only play if you're intangible, which you are in. So we're going to take 3 threat off of this side scheme here. So killing that. Then we want to Do I have anything to do in hero form? Do 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Alter Ego action, exhaust your identity to remove this card from the game. Shoot your mask form. Let's upgrade as if it were blank, except for keywords. Yeah, okay, I think that's right. Okay, yeah, so this is removed from the game. Okay. Then, what am I doing with this hand, guys? If I play Hickory Branch Lane and recur. Oh, dang, I want to play all these cards. I want to play Excelsior. So, I think we play Jocasta next turn then. We don't play Jocasta now. Okay, let's first exhaust or gem. Generate wild resource to play Hickory Branch Lane. So 1 cost support as action when you exhaust card, search your deck and discard pile for Android ally, add to your hand. So it's deck or discard. So let's go ahead and exhaust it here. Search our deck for Vivian, our Android ally, and add her to our hand. Shuffle up. Alright. We're just gonna use a resource, I think, this turn. We can grab her back next turn. So if I play this, I really want to play Jocasta, but then I can't play any of these cards here. If I do that, I want to play both of these. I think we do Jocasta here. Yeah. So we'll hold this in our hand. We'll use 3 resources here to play Jocasta. And after you player's response, when she enters play, choose a defense event in your discard pile. This is not going to be in your discard pile. It's a defense event. We can tuck it face down underneath Jocasta. So we have this that we can play as if it were not underneath her. So, or we can play that at all times if we want. As if you're in her hand is what I would say. Shield Door for 2, clear off the main, take 2 consequential damage. And that will end our turn. Yeah, so we're drawing up to 6 here because we're intangible here for vision. So we're drawing 4 more cards. 1, 2. We finally got Clean Care. 6. Okay, and then let's ready up all these cards here. Miles has no cards in hand. Drawing up to 5 in hero form. We got Moon Girl. And then ready this up. Alright. Man, vision got super filled out. Alright, Captain Marvel's turn. She adds 2 to the main. She's going to attack Miles. We're going to take the hit to the face, hitting with 3. Here's a boost. 2, 5 damage, knocks out the tough for Miles. And then she's not a defeated character, so she doesn't add any counters with her force response. She's going to scheme against Vision because we're an Ego, scheme with a base of 2. Boost is 1, so she adds 3 threat to the main. He's going to scheme for 1, so we're going to add 4 more threat to the main. It goes up to 6 from 2. Then, dealing counter cards, 1 to Miles, 1 to Vision. Alright, Miles goes first. Paladin with Quick Strike and Toughness. The Quick Strike. Want to view discard 1 card at random. No, 1 card from your hand random if you have the unregistered trait, which we don't have. So we can discard, we can pick. Always play Moon Girl. And then a Web Shot. So let's discard the Web Shooters here. And then his Quick Strike, so it's going to hit Miles here for 2. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll take it. Drop down to 7. Alright. Then card for Vision is an Assault with an Alter Ego, so it's going to gain Surge. There's a first shot that passed. Hopefully that's only 1. So Shadow Pass coming out here on Vision. So Ultron coming into play. Let me see. So when Ultron attacks you, if the Ultron Jones is in play, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with it as a drone minion. And I think this comes into play. One of you search the encounter discard pile and sets an area for Ultron Jones, put it into play, shuffle the encounter deck. So this is just being played forever now. Each player puts a top card of their deck into play face down, engage with it as a drone minion. That's really annoying. So we have a drone minion here. So just like from the core set, this is like a permanent environment. Well, it's an environment that will just be in play for us this game. And then we shuffle. Wait, this comes into play with 3 threat. Now we got a ton of minions here. And then we'll shuffle these 2 cards into the encounter deck. Alright. Ultron has toughness as well. Oh, he's got swarm with minions here. We haven't seen any, have we seen X for 2 cards? I don't think so. good. Alright, that resolves S.H.I.E.L.D. pass, so we have a bunch of minions now. Drone minions, I'll have 1 scheme, 1 attack, and 1 hit point with that. Alright, passive token over. Vision will start us off. Okay, we got a lot to do it. We had like a clean board. Like we had like no side scheme, no threat. Now we have 5 minions. 2 with tough. Oh boy. Alright. We gotta do a lot of damage here. Okay, so I wanted to play this stuff maybe now. Well, we can Excelsior. Oh, we have to defend against the attack to Excelsior. We can retaliate too though, which would be good. Okay. Let's see here. What is the plan? Well, oh, we have the piercing hit, which is good. Let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. I can't grab the card. Alright, so we're in hero form here. We can only play this one in dense form. So we're going to use our dense manipulation, change your form upgrade once per round. In this form, we can draw a card after you change this form. Okay. Then, let's do... I don't think I can play Quinn Carrier because I have to play my events here. Dang it. Can't play anything that I want, actually. Can I somehow cheat out? Oh, sorry guys, before we do this, we're gonna Hickory Branch Lane Alter Ego. I forgot to do that. We can grab Android Ally from a deck of discover as your hand. That's only an Alter Ego action, so I need to do that before I flip. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I think this time we can actually play Quinn Carrier since I did that. So if I do this for Quinn Carrier, I use the Quinn Carrier and this for Super Dense Strike, and then I Solar Beam. Lose all the other stuff that I want to get down, but I think getting Quinn Carrier is huge here. I don't want to lose it in this deck pass. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, so we're going to use request miles to exhaust helicarrier. So Quinn Carrier is only 2 cost. This would be a resource. There's been a resource here, so we can play Quinn Carrier, which we can exhaust to generate a wild resource. So our economy is really set up here. Then we're going to exhaust Quinn Carrier to generate that wild resource. This will be a second resource here. So we can play a super dense strike. Play only if you're in dense form. Here, I should attack. Do 5 damage to enemy attack as piercing. Piercing off the tough from Paladin and 5 damage. Defeats him. So he's gone. Alright. Vision's going to attack for 2. Knock off the tough here from Ultron. Then he's going to use 3 resources here to play Solar Beam. If you're in dense mass form, which you are in, do 7 damage to enemy. That will defeat Ultron in 1 shot before his force interrupt goes. So he's just knocked out. All right. Do we activate the allies? I think we don't have to. I think Miles is going to help us out. Vision can retaliate too. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay, so we're going to keep the allies up. We're going to end our turn for Vision. Pass over to Miles. Okay. Miles is going to play Moon Girl here. Play only if your deck has a champion trait. We have the champion trait here in hero form. Web Shooters exhaust from a counter generates a wild declared to be a mental. This would be 2 more mentals for a total of 3. So we can play Moon Girl. We can draw 1 card for each mental resource that we use to pay for, which is 3. So we're drawing 3 cards here when you hit energy. Okay, nice. We got wild. That's fine. All right. Then let's use 2 resources here, including the wild, declare that to be an energy. Actually, I don't want to attack that to Marvel here. I think we do. We can proc the Cosmic Flight. So what I'm going to do is we get rid of the guard minion. So Gwen is going to swing for 2, take out this guard minion here. And then she'll take consequent damage. The drone minion that has guard with that. Okay, then we're going to use the 2 resources here, including the wild, to be a energy to play web shot. We're going to attack Captain Marvel. Okay, so do 4 damage to enemy. We're attacking her. So when she would take 3 or more damage from an attack, more than 3 damage from an attack, reduce it down to 3. So it only does 3 damage. Brings it down to 27. Then we discard this card. For response, after we attacked her, we place an energy counter on this card. It's not forced and no overkill. Alright. Then we did the damage there. Since we used the energy kicker, we can resolve Venom Blast. So it's going to do 2 more damage to Captain Marvel. Brings it down to 25. And it's going to stun her. And that one won't trigger that because that's not attack damage. Okay. Then we are going to Thor for 2, clear off the side scheme here. Moon Girl takes consequential damage. So the reason why I want to make sure the side scheme is down is because of the if we get, I think it's called Ruination, the like expert 2 card over that like pulls in our side scheme and adds 2 threat to each scheme. So we always want to keep side schemes low because of that, because that could be really bad if it's in a counter, which I don't know. Let's get in a turn. Let's right back up. All right, that was a pretty solid turn. I think we managed a lot of stuff. We're going to hold on to this, draw back up to 5 for Miles here. Oh, should I flip down? No, I can't. We need to swing it to flip down. Okay. Vision is drawing up to 5 here. Hero form. We both drew Nick at the same time. That stinks. Okay. Captain Marvel's turn. She's gonna add 2 to the main, going up to a threat. Okay. She's gonna attack Vision. She's stunned here. So the attack doesn't go through. Both minions are gonna attack Vision here. So oh man, I can't proc what I want to proc because I retaliate 2. But if my hit points are less than my starting hit points, then I don't have anymore. That's fine. Okay, so this minion is gonna hit us here for 1. We have retaliate 1 in Dense Mass form. So we take a damage there. We're gonna retaliate 1 on the minion. Then this drone is gonna hit us for 1, so we'll take it. And we'll retaliate 1 on the minion with our Vision's Cape. So that will take this guy out. Okay. So since we took him out, we can now proc Change of Fortune and draw 2 cards. To defeat an enemy during the player phase. Okay, we're gonna double deck out here, which was kind of bad. Alright, so we did that. She's gonna attack Miles here. Ooh, I think I Ghost Spider. Search your deck for anti-specific. Oh, I don't have any more. Oh man, I don't have any more swing-ins, I think. I'd love to get a swing in here. I could get Web Shot, but do I just, I think I just block with Moon Girl. Um Can this trigger with any attack? When Vision defends, prevent all damage. I think we might as well do this now. Okay, so Vision can actually defend because we're in dense form. So when she's attacking Spider, we're going to exhaust Vision to defend the hit. So it's going to be damage going at Vision here. When we defend, we can play this if we're in dense mass form. So we'll use Sword Jump to play it. When we defend, prevent all damage from attacks, Sunday attacking enemy after attack resolves. So the attack's going at Vision. She's in with a base of 2. Boost is 2, so 4 damage at Miles, redirect to Vision. We block the hit, prevent all the damage with our mass increase card. Then we can stun her after attack, and she does not get a counter because she didn't defeat any character. All right. Then we get encounter cards. So 1 to Vision, 1 to Miles. Vision does Bounty Hunting. Whenever you discard 1 card from hand, randomly we have the unregistered trait. So we are registered right now, or we don't have that trait, so we can choose. Discard 1 card from your hand. Let's do. Oof, I like all these cards actually. Let's do the super dense strike. Okay. Then place 1 threat on the main scheme for each resource icon, which is just 1. So this goes up to 9. That's fine. Alright, hopefully she doesn't get dark dealings here or an advance. Contract for Miles. Price interdiction, when reviewed in hero form, place 2 threat on each scheme. Okay, that's fine. So it's gonna go up to 11. So we're okay. Oof. Okay. Alright, passes over. Miles starts off. We gotta remove the threat now. Alright, so can I get it? I can't get it confused off. I love to get it. Oh, I have defense mechanism, so I can actually. Yeah, we just get confused and flip down with Miles. I think is always the play here. Moon Girl is going to Thor for 2 from the main. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We keep Gwen around. Where's our mansion? Oh, the mansion's in the deck. Do I want to try to play this mansion down? I don't think I can afford it. That's fine. So we do this and just do this. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do 2 resources here so I can play Ironheart. After you play from hand, we can draw a card. We got Web Shot. I could Web Shot here. No, she's already stunned, so I don't Web Shot here. We'll use a resource here to play Defense Mechanism. So after you use a basic power, we can discard this card and trigger Spider Camouflage. So let's store for 2 from the main. Discard Defense Mechanism, Spider Camouflage gives Miles a tough, and it confuses the villain. Then we're going to immediately flip down to Alter Ego. Don't forget to trade a response here. Shuffle a Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck. I almost want to... No, let's get the swing in. So we'll shuffle the swing in here into our deck. Shuffle. It doesn't matter because we shot everything back up here anyways, so... Actually, I should have grabbed Defense Mechanism. That's okay. Alright. So add that back into your deck. Okay. Then we're going to do... Ironheart will Thor for 1. Because we want the minion to attack Vision. She'll take a consequential damage. And Miles pass over to Vision. Okay. Alright, let's see here. If I Nick Fury, I have 3 cards in the deck. So I'll deck out. Do we just not Nick here with either players? It's kind of weird to not do that. Ooh, Specialized Training is 10 threat. I definitely play this. I don't really have threat removal right now, though. Okay. Let's do Twin Carrier to play Specialized Training. So that team comes in with 5 per player threat, so it's going to have 10 threat on there. Okay. We leave the minion. I feel like playing Flapple. I don't want to play Side Armor. I want to play Reboot. Oh, I have Helicarrier to play Reboot. Yeah, I think we just play all of that stuff out instead. We don't need allies here. Okay, so we'll do... Yo Jacket will... I don't know. Okay, let's do this first. Resource to play Side Armor. So after you defend against attack, we can do 1 damage to the attacking character. It's another potential retaliate thing there. I almost want to go Intangible Vision, though. Then we'll request for Miles Helicarrier, so we can play a Reboot for free. Ready an Andrew character, let's ready a Vision, and he would damage from him. So bring him up to 10 life. We'll get all the allies back into the shuffle. Let's just use Nick as a resource to play Unflappable. So after you defend against attack and take no damage, you can exhaust Unflappable to draw a card. We are like built out to the wazoo with Vision here. Still want the Excelsior Endurance though. Okay, so I think here we just Thor from the main, and then Miles can swing in Specialized Training next turn. So we're going to Thor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clear off the main scheme. Allies take consequential damage, they all get knocked out. And then that ends both turns. Oh, do we want to use Dense? Yeah, we're going to use our Dense Manipulation. Change over to Intangible Form here. And that will end our turn. Yeah, let's right back up now. I think that's the play. Miles needs to get this mansion out in the bottom of the deck. We'll hold on to... Actually, let's discard the Web Shot. Yeah, we'll discard it. We'll draw back up to 6 here. We deck out. Get dealt face down and counter card. I need to prioritize swinging here anyways, so I'd rather just keep the Web Shots in the deck. And we're drawing 1 more card back up to 5. We got ready at Miles' side here as well. Alright, 1 more card back up to 5. Oh, got the Web Shot. Dang it. Alright, it's fine. Alright, Vision also draws up to 5, who decks out as well. Oh, with the Helicarrier at the bottom. Face down counter card. Shuffle this card back into the deck. We just play these Helicarriers and mansion, but now we have a rough turn with the double encounter cards, though. We'll see what happens. I mean, the good thing is Captain Marvel is stunned and confused here, which is good for us. Alright. First deck out for both players, drawing up to 5 for Vision. Alright, so we got Nick back. And Excelsior. Alright, here we go. Captain Marvel's turn, adding 2 to the main. She's going to scheme against Miles because we're not eagle. Confused, nothing happens. Let me make sure everything's still on camera here. I haven't checked it in a little bit. Alright. She's going to attack Vision here. She's stunned, so nothing happens. This guy's going to attack Vision. We're in Untangible, so we reduce it by 2. We take no damage. We retaliate 1 because of our... No, wait, we retaliate nothing? Yeah, because this is only if our hit points are high enough. It's not high enough. And then in tangent form, we can. Oh, dang, I forgot. Okay, so we have retaliate nothing. Never mind. We can't do damage to him. Oh man, that stinks. All right, that's fine. So we just take no damage. Encounter card time. So one more for Miles, one more for Vision. For a total of 4 here. This might be a bad turn. Miles goes first. Paladin's pistol. Attach to Paladin, otherwise attach to enemy leader. When our attached character attacks, attack has range and overkill. Discard this card after attack. So +2 attack here for Captain Marvel. Same thing. Attach to enemy leader. They can stack. Okay, so she's super powerful here. 6 attack. We got Masterplan. Dang it. Place 4 on each side scheme. That's really annoying. So this goes up to 14 here. I think I can still clear it. Alright, last encounter card for Vision. Energy Absorption. Place an energy counter on energy channel. And heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel for each counter there. So she's going to heal 2 damage. Goes up to 27. Alright. Pass this over for Vision, who's going to start us off. Okay. So, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Nick Fury. When he enters play, choose one, pick the one, and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I just helicarrier into Excelsior. Or do I use Yellow Jacket? Yellow Jacket is good though to help us get the endurance. That set up. Let's do 3 resources here to play a helicarrier. And we can exhaust helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Two more stuff set up. Okay, so we got that. Alright. Then let's go ahead and I think we just use Yellow Jack. I like him searching though for an upgrade for us. So dang it. Does Miles have the economy though? I do that. Play a mansion, draw the card for swinging. Yeah, Miles should be good to go. It should be okay. Yeah, okay, let's use a helicarrier to reduce the cost. Next, I'll play by 1 to play Excelsior. Okay, so if I'm kind of build out here. We defend against enemy attack, we can spend an energy resource to deal 2 damage to enemy. So that can be any enemy. And it's non-attack. So we do that on Captain Marvel too. Okay, alright. Vision got super built out. Okay, now we're gonna do Vision will Thor 2. Nick will Thor 2 from Specialized Training, drop it down to 10 threat. Nick takes a consequential damage. We are going to use Dense Manipulation here and change to Dense Form. So we have Retaliate 1 with our cape. We'll draw a card with a response here. Ooh, a reboot. I think I play it. Use a resource here, play reboot. Ready a friendly injure character and heal damage from it. So ready a Vision, heal damage, go to 11. And we're gonna throw 2 from Specialized Training, drop it from 10 down to 8. Alright. Alright, pass our turn over to Miles. Miles is going to Helicarrier, so Mansion's 3 costs, 3 resources to play the Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust the Mansion to choose player, draw a card. We'll have Miles draw the card here. And we use a resource, exhaust web shooters, remove a count. Oh, sorry guys, we're in Alter Ego. We're gonna, actually let's exhaust, do I need to heal? 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I need everyone to activate right now. So I can't heal. I really want to heal. That's fine. Then we get the Specialized Training in like done before we get more thrown it. So we flip out to hero form. Then we are going to thwart for 2 from Specialized Training. We're gonna have Ghost Spider Thor for 1. She'll take console damage, get knocked out. When it happens, her intro will trigger. Search your deck and discard pile for any identity-specific event added to your hand. So we can grab for next turn, maybe another swing in. Now let's grab a web shot. Yeah, we'll get a web or a double life. I mean, yeah, we'll add double life to our hand. Do I? Yeah, let's add double life to our hand. All right, we'll shuffle up. Actually, let's get a dance specific event. So we're not gonna add double life. We're gonna get a round of bags. We're spending as a resource here to save the web shooters. I think that's more efficient. Alright. Ironheart's gonna throw for 1, drop this down to 4 threat. She'll take damage, get knocked out. And then we're gonna, so there's 4 threat there. We're gonna go ahead and use 2 resources here, including a mental, to play swing in, remove 4 from a scheme. That will clear off the remaining 4 threat. You pair this with a mental, which we did. Spire Camouflage triggers. We get a tough, we have one, but we also confuse the villain. Just confuse Captain Marvel there. And then we clear our specialized training. When it's defeated, go into Victory Display, gets removed from the game. Both players can get a specialization upgrade, put it into play under their control. So I think we do Thwart. Actually, we can get a. I think we do attack for Miles, so you get combat specialist. After you make a basic attack, we can exhaust a card to draw a card. And for vision, I think we go frontline specialist here. Yeah, for the hit points, I think that makes sense. So you get +4 hit points, so we go from 11 up to 15. And after your identity takes damage from enemy attack, we can exhaust this card to draw a card. Okay. Alrighty. That will end our turn. Readying up. So that was a huge turn. We got the specialization upgrades for more resource. We got the helicarrier here and the mansion here. So now we're finally built out. Ready to go for a kill on Captain Marvel. Finally, guys. Here we go. Time to do tons of damage. And go for the kill. So drawing up to 5 here for vision. Nice. We got a really good hand. Some damage. Miles will draw up to 5 here as well. All right. Okay. So Captain Marvel's turn. She's adding 2 to the main. She's gonna attack Vision first. Okay. She has this. When attached character attacks, attack has range and overkill. Discard this card after attack. So she's saying for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Vision. Don't think we drew the defensive event yet. So Miles has to exhaust to defend the hit because there's no piercing. So here's her boost. Review this card. She gets Stalwart. Oh, she gets Stalwart. So pop off the confuse there. And then you have to make a basic attack, spend 3 resources at the same time to get rid of it, and +1 scheme. Okay, that stinks. Okay, but the attack's going to Miles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No piercing, knocks out the tougher Miles. That's fine. Okay. She doesn't trigger anything because she didn't defeat a character. Yeah. All right. Then she's going to have the minion attack Vision because she attacked Vision on minion attacks. So 1 damage on Vision. We don't need to defend. We just take damage. Drop from 15 down to 14. Okay. So we took damage from enemy attacks, so we can exhaust frontline specialist and then draw a card. Then we have Retaliate like a bunch with Dauntless and Vision's Cape. Let's just put this here to Retaliate 2 with Dauntless and Vision's Cape because we're more in our remaining life and we're in dense form. Actually, that's going to confuse me. Okay, so we just do damage, take out the Shield Soldier here. So he's defeated with our Retaliate. And then after we do that, we can draw 2 cards by exhausting Change of Fortune. So we have 6 cards in hand now, go up to 8. This is really good to get more life. Okay. Then Captain Marvel is going to attack Miles. We're going to exhaust Nick Fury to defend this hit. So 1, 2. Puts minion in play, engage with you. It's going to be Vision here. So it's putting in play the one of you will not trigger, which is nice to have a minion with Vision. So 2 damage takes out Nick Fury. Alright. Now we're doing counter cards. 1 for Vision, 1 for Miles. Vision got a side scheme. Homeland Security. Hinder 1 per player, +3. First minion reviewed each round gains Surge with 5 threat. Okay. Hope we don't get a minion here. Nice. Reviewed. I don't think they're reviewed. If Ocean Jones is in play, it is in play. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into play face down, engage with it as a drone minion. Otherwise, it's cards 2 random cards. So we get 2 drone minions here. First minion reviewed. They were not reviewed though. They were just put. They're just put into play, engage with us. Yeah. So we don't have to do anything with that, which is good. All right. Pass it over to Miles, who's gonna start us off. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is the turn I was waiting for. So let's Mansion Miles to draw a card because Vision's got really good counter right now. Oh, I gotta swing in. I want to play Moon Girl here, but I don't have any mentals in this. Dang it. I'm exhausted because I defend, so I can't combat specialist either. Do we just draw 2 with Moon Girl? Do I Clobber and get it back? I don't think I do. Let me think here. Energy channel. I think we just play Moon Girl. Yeah, okay. So we're going to use the Helicarrier to make Moon Girl 2 cost. Web Shooter, remove a counter, generates a mental resource. It's another mental here, so we can play Moon Girl. We only use 2 mentals, so we're drawing only 2 cards for the champion trait, so we can't play her. Draw 2 cards. Ah, that's what we needed. Alright, we can do that for swing in, though, which is going to be good. So we'll use a double resource here. Oh, wait. Hold up. She has Stalwart. So after you make a base attack against Captain Marvel, spend 3 resources of the same type to discard it. So Vision's going to get rid of it for us. Moss plays out of turn. So here, I think we double life. Yeah, we're going to use a physical resource here to play double life. Change your form. If you pay for this card using a physical, we can ready your identity. So we're going to flip to Alter Ego and ready up. When you change to Alter Ego, when you shuffle a Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck, we'll grab a... Let's get a web shot. Let's get a swing in. Yeah, let's get a swing in. Swing is just so good. Yeah. Shuffle up. Alright, so that does not count as our flip per turn, so now we can actually flip to hero form with our 1 flip per turn. Oh, sorry. Before we flip, we're going to exhaust to recover an Alter Ego. I want to go back up to 9 life here. We're just kind of squishy. Now we flip up to hero form. Okay. Then we're going to use a resource here to play Fluid Motion. So 1 cost upgrade. After you play an attack event, we can exhaust this card to get +1 attack on your hero until the end of the phase. Alright. Then we're going to have Moon Girl. Let's store for 2 from here. Drop some 5 down to 3 threat. Ooh, sorry. She defeated Nick Fury, and I think I forgot to give her an energy channel counter, so let's give her 1 here. So she should have 3. Moon Girl takes 2 counter damage, and that's going to end Miles' turn, pass over to Vision. Okay, so Vision has to proc that. Basic attack against Captain Marvel. Oh, guard minion, though. Dang it. Do I just kill the guard minion? I think I just kill him. Okay. We're going to do... Yeah, we have to kill him because of the guard. That's pretty annoying. Okay. We'll do... I don't need kickers. So we're going to Helicarrier and Solar Gem to play Super Dense Strike. Only play in dense form. Do 5 damage. Enemy defeats the S.H.I.E.L.D. soldier. So he's gone. Then we're going to what am I playing here? When you spend 3 of the same type. So then we're going to attack for 2 on Captain Marvel. Oh, she'll attack us back with Overkill. That's fine. So that'll bring her from 27 down to 25. So, okay, a couple things with triggers. So after a leader, hero ally attacks her, we place energy counter on here. If there's 4, we remove all of them. Captain Marvel attacks a character with Overkill. So she's going to attack Vision here with Overkill. So hitting with just a base of 2, boost is 2, so 4 damage on Vision. This is down to 10. We have Retaliate with our Cape because we're in dense form. Just retaliate 1 because Donald's is off now. So we hit her back for 1. Okay, we can also proc this now because we just made a base attack against Captain Marvel. Spend 3 resources of the same type to get rid of it. Queen Carrier is going to be the WoW to be a physical. This would be 2 more physicals. So we made a base attack, spend 3 physicals, discard this. So now she no longer has Stalwart. Then we're going to request a player action from Miles. He's going to play this out of hand because it's an action that he can do. Double. Ooh, did we... I forgot we had 2 Jones. Yeah, but they're guarding Miles. I think we're okay, I think we're fine, yeah. I think Miles never attacked Captain Marvel, so we're okay with the guard minions there, yeah. So double mental here to play Swing In. Remove 4 there from a scheme. Clears this off, and then we can Spire Camouflage, which can get the Confuse off now, and give Miles a tough. Yeah, I think we're okay. We never attacked Captain Marvel with Miles, and the guard only applies for Miles, so yeah. So that will clear off the side scheme, and it's still Vision's turn here with this side. We want to play. I want to play Solar Beam. Can I play a Solar Beam and our defense conditioning? I'm short a resource to do that. Unless I flip down. I think maybe I flip down then. I want Vision to kill the minions here. Dang, I really want to get a hit point card up. Let me think here. Do we just not Solar Beam? We just don't Solar Beam then. That's fine. Okay, we're going to do... 2 resources here. So we can play defense conditioning. We get +1 hit point or +3 hit points, and we get +1 defense. So it's another thing, revision here. +3 hit points brings us up to 13 now. Okay. All right. That's gonna end our turn. Yeah, let's ready up here. I wanna, no, I don't want to flip down. We're drawn up to 5 here, vision. There's 2 more cards. Okay, Miles drawn up to 5 here as well. All right. We haven't got any use with the Power Novelist. It's bad. Okay. It is Captain Marvel's turn. She adds 2 to the main, going up to 6 threat out of 14. She's going to attack Miles. We'll take the hit because we have a tough. So she's hitting with the base of 2. Boosts, puts the energy counter on energy channel. Dang it. 22 damage. Knocks out the tough there. Both minions will attack. So this minion's going to attack Miles first. Oh, sorry. Vision should be right up. Vision is going to exhaust and defend the attack here. Then he's going to trigger after hero. Yeah. So we're gonna retaliate and defeat this minion right here. So the minion is defeated, going back into Miles' card pile. Then we're gonna trigger Exhaustion. After your hero defends against attack, we just defend attack against there. Spend a energy. Oh, sorry. When we defend, we take no damage, so we can't proc this. Yeah, because we defended for 2. That's fine. After hero defense against attack, spend an energy resource to deal 2 damage to enemy. Actually, I forgot. This is not exhaust. So we're spending energy resource right here to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I think we actually hit. No, let's take out the drone. I want to keep Miles healthy. Yeah. All right. All right. Then Captain Marvel is going to attack Vision here. And we will exhaust Moon Girl to defend. Base of 2. Boost is 2. 4 damage takes out Moon Girl. And she defeated a character, so she gets a counter on her energy channel. All right. Encounter card time. 1 for Miles, 1 for Vision. All right, here we go. Miles got Photonic Blast. When you're in here form, Captain Marvel attacks you, place an energy counter. Dang it, she keeps attacking. We'll take the hit to the face. All right. 2 plus, give the active enemy a tough stats card. Okay, so she gets a tough and just 2 damage. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So 2 damage on Miles brings us from 9 down to 7. Vision's going to review Cape Killer with Quick Strike. Ooh, that's good. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change your fortune, guys. So whenever we defeat that minion during the player phase, or encounter phase, we should change the fortune and draw 2 cards. Forget that. Okay, then this minion here is going to Quick Strike Vision. So it hits us for 2, brings us from 13 down to 11. And then if he attacks unregistered, he gets +2. We're not unregistered, so 2 damage. We have life equal to our remaining health or higher, because our starting health, which is 11. So we actually have Retaliate from Dauntless. We have Retaliate from Vision's Cape, because we're in dense form, so we do 2 damage to Cape Killer. Alright, and we took damage on attack, so we exhaust Frontline Specialist, you draw a card. Alright. Alright, then we pass over to Vision, who start us off. Alright, here we go, guys. I think this is the turn we can finally do damage. So, let me think here. Minion has guard, though. Can Miles do something out of turn? Okay, yeah, we're going to request an action here from Miles. He's going to use a resource to play Press the Advantage. So deals 2 damage to enemy. We're going to defeat this Cape Killer who has guard for Vision, but Miles can do that out of turn. We don't get to draw a card because it's not semi-confused. Okay, then we can do this after play attack event. Exhaust card. We get +1 attack in the face, so Miles has +1 attack right now. So he actually has 4 attack, plus 1 attack from this as well. So he has 4 attack currently. Okay, alright, so it's still Vision turn. Let's do some stuff here. I wish I had piercing. I can't get it. Okay, let's do Vivian. We'll do 3 resources here. So I can play Urgel Cost, I mean. When we play her, we can get a defensive event and just scrap out. Tuck it under her. Do we have it? No, we don't have it. That's fine. We just play her. Alright. She's going to swing for 1, knock out the tough from Captain Marvel, and then take console damage. Oh man, she is attacked. So now we get this thing. So we place energy counter. When there are 4, we remove all of them. Captain Marvel is going to attack that character, so she's going to attack with Overkill on Jocasta. Base of 2, boost is 2. So she takes 2 damage, overkill 2, bleed over division, bring us down to 9. And Jocasta is gone. Alright, that's fine. I want to finally put some damage on here. Then we'll do we'll do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Solar Beam. We'll do Helicarrier. Oh, Miles already did his. Helicarrier, Solar Gem, and Perseverance. So we can play Solar Beam. If we're in dense form, do 7 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Captain Marvel for 7. Brings her from 24 down to 17. Give her energy channel counter, because we dealt damage to her from an attack. Then, I think we... do I want to Vivian here? Let's do... Can we just do Vivian? Yeah, we do 2 resources here, play Vivian. If you're in dense form, she gets +2 attack. So she has 3 attack. She'll swing for 3 on the Captain Marvel. Brings her 17 down to 14 and take a consequential damage. Alright, we're going to end our turn, pass over to Miles. What is this token for? Nothing here exhausts. Yeah, I think we don't need that token. I don't know what that's for. Alright, Miles is going to mention himself, draw a card. He's going to swing. Oh, did I place a counter? Sorry, Vivian attacks, we get a counter here on energy channel. I forgot to do that. Miles is going to swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 on Captain Marvel, brings her down to 10. He'll proc and give her energy counter. Then we make a basic attack, we exhaust Combat Specialist and draw a card. Okay, we'll do a double here to play Genki Lee. 2 cost support, we exhaust and draw a card. If we're in hero form, we have to discard a card. But we're going to use an alter ego, I think. Then we'll use a resource here to play Press Advantage. Do 2 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Captain Marvel for 2. That's fine. Brings it down to 8. And if she's starting confused, we draw a card. She's confused, so we draw a card. Okay, then since we attacked her again, we get an counter here. There's 4, so remove all of them. She's going to attack Miles with Overkill. Here's the boost, 2 plus 0, so just 2 damage on Miles. Brings it down to 5. It's fine. Then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use our response to shuffle a Spider-Man card from discard pile into your deck. Let's get a Web Shot. Then we're going to Genki Lee, draw a card. Don't have this card because we're an Alter Ego. Oh, I like both of this. Dang it. We'll use a resource here. Let's play the Defense Mechanism. Alright, hold on to this in our hand. Let's draw back up to 6 for Miles. We're going to end our turn here for both players. Oh, we got so much damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sorry guys, it's kind of a mess right over here. Vision draws up to 5. Okay. Alright, no more energy counters for Captain Marvel. Okay, she is going to add 2 to the main, going to 8 threat. She's going to attack Vision. We will block with Vivian. Actually, did we draw our defense? Oh, we drew. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Okay, so we're going to actually take the hit to the face. So yeah, we can Excelsior here. So she has a boost card. We're going to use a resource Solar Gem to play Mass Increase. So play only in dense form, which you are in. When Vision defends, oh, we have to actually exhaust to defend here for 2. Yeah, so we're defending now. When Vision defends, prevent all damage from the attack and stun the attacking enemy after the attack. So this is her boost, 2, 4 damage. We prevent all damage. Then we're going to stun her. Okay, so she actually still attacked us though for that attack, and we defended. So a couple of things here. We're going to trigger no Dauntless. Vision Cape has retaliate 1. Electrify armor we defend, we can do 2 damage. So we do 2 damage back to her. And then we also have Excelsior. After your hero defends against an attack, spend an energy to do 2 damage. So we're going to spend energy here. The Wall from Green Carrot, do 2 more damage. Captain Marvel. Brings it down to 4. Yeah, and she's stunned. Okay. And then that is our defense there with Vision. Okay, so we got that, which is good. Now she's going to scheme against Smile. She's confused, so nothing happens there. Next, she's going to deal an encounter card to both players. In a little bit. So 1 for Vision, 1 for Miles. Vision got to gang up. The villain and each main gets you attacked, so Captain Marvel is going to attack Vision. She's stunned, so nothing happens. No minions. Miles reveals grab response this card until you get a minion. Oh, we got Moth Mentality. Ooh, Dark Dealings. Shout out. Okay, so 2 Shout Pass in there. But we got lucky with that. That we discard off that at the bottom with a rapid response. So this is all gone. No minions, so this is going to fizzle. So we give her permanent celebration token on the main scheme and then shuffle this back in. So we have 2 advanced and a Dark Dealings in there. So all the advanced cards in Moth Mentality. So we did not get a minion, so this will fizzle, and then we stop discarding. So we don't discard from the new deck here. All right, so that was the first deck pass. We got to get a move on now. I almost want to let this main scheme pop so that the minions don't have guard because they're slowing us down. I don't know. We'll see what we should do here. Okay. So this goes in discard, and then back over to Miles. He's going to start us off here. Okay, we have to. Let's bring this back down. We're going to exhaust a heal by 4, brings back up to full life of 9. I think that's important here for Miles. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. Let's gank you while we're in off. You go to draw a card. I want to plan an attack. No, I'm not able to play everything right now because of that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we have like all the damage here, but she can't take damage on the flip. So let's just flip up to hero form here. We're just gonna set up. Yes. We're going to use 2 resources here. Oh no, I need the energy kicker, huh? Only power within is energy. Dang it. Do I just web shot without the stun? That's not good. We got a solar beam here. What are we doing here, guys? This is not good. I have to use the power within to get the stun. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna do 2 resources here, including energy, to play web shot. It's gonna do 4 damage to Captain Marvel. It's an attack. So she gets an energy channel counter there. Brings her down to 0. Flips her over to her 4th and final stage. Oh, she has steady. That's fine. She has 22 per player life, so 44 life. And then she cannot take damage as phase, which stinks. Deal each player an encounter card. So we got bad timing with that. And then Web Shot is also going to do trigger Venom Blast because we use energy, so 2 more damage and stun her. She's steady though, but she also can't take damage, so nothing happens there. So, all right, that was kind of a waste. All right, and then I want to flip down with Vision. Almost feel like we should. Let's do. Can't play anything here with Miles. Miles is kind of done here. I think we just mention Vision and have him try to do something. Yeah, if she pops the man, it's okay. We get rid of minions that might have guard. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna. I think we just end Miles here, and then Miles is going to Mansion for Vision to draw a card. We're into Patriot. Okay, let's do. Oh, Unflappable. I forgot to Unflappable at some point. I should Unflappable last turn. That's okay. Let's do. Oh boy, what do I want to do? I want to thwart. I guess I could thwart a little bit. Yeah, because we might as well thwart a little bit because we gotta play his reboots, right? Okay, let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next play by 1 to reboot. We're gonna heal Vision by 1, And we'll ready him back up because he's an angel character. We could do that to Vivian. I'm gonna flip down, so I want to just recur her. We're gonna Thor for 2. Then we're going to that's a great range lane. We're gonna request a helicopter from Miles, play another reboot, heal another 1, and ready up Vision again. Okay. Then we are going to. If we're gonna do this, dang it. Vivian's gonna Thor 3 from the main. Wait, sorry, she only has 1 Thor. We'll change form upgrades to intangible here. So Vivian has +2 Thor, and then she'll Thor 3. So she'll drop this down to 3 from 6. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We'll flip down to Alter Ego. We'll use Hickory Branch Land to bring Vision or Vivian back to our hand. And then we're going to do 3 resources to play Patriot. After you engage a minion, give Patriot a tough status card. Patriot's going to Thor for 1 from the main, take a consequential damage. We're going to exhaust heal by 3, brings it up to 14. Alright, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Alright, we're going to deck out here, which is pretty bad. Are both players decking out? No, Miles not going to deck out. Okay. We still have cards in his hand. Alright, we just got to survive this turn here. Okay, so what is going on? Miles is drawn back up to 5, just 1 more card. Then we keep everything here. Yeah. Okay. Vision is drawn up to 6 because we're in tangible form. We deck out, get dealt face down, and counter cards. So we have 2 cards here. Like, I remember she's not stunned anymore. She has steady on stage 4. But now that this phase ended, we can finally do damage to her. So hopefully Miles can pop off next turn. Alright. Vision drawn up to 6. Something to play with that double. Oh, dang it. All 3 reboots. Okay. Alright. She's going to add 3 threats to the main with acceleration. So going up to 5. Then Captain Marvel is going to attack Miles. She's not stunned. So, in response, after you use a basic power, we discard this to resolve Spider Camouflage. Do we just do it? If we defend Spider Camouflage, I think we need to. Yeah, let's. If she gets her helmet's going to stink. That's okay. We're going to exhaust to defend here. So we're defending. She's hitting with a base of 3. Here's a boost. Put this minion in play, engage with you. Oh, crap. Dang it. That's really bad. And then he doesn't want to review there. So we defend for 2. We're not going to proc defense mechanism. So we take 1 damage to Captain Marvel, bring us down to 8. Okay. Then this minion's going to immediately attack us, bring us down to 7. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Then Captain Marvel's going to scheme against Vision. Base of 2, boost is 1. So she adds 3 threat to the main, going up to 8. Alright, are we going to get unlucky here? Because I have a bad feeling. Encounter card for Miles, encounter card Vision. We have 5 encounter cards. First one. Rapid response. Okay, that's not bad. So we mill until we get a minion. And if we're in hero form, we do damage equal to hero equal to the minion's attack, which is 1. So we take 1 damage here for Miles, brings it down to 6. Resolves that. Miles will also get Bounty Hunting. Discard 1 card from your hand, and then place 1 on the main screen for each resource icon. We can choose. So let's discard Plane of Attack, which is a mental. So place 1 on the main, going up to 9. Okay, that's fine. Alright. And she didn't defeat a character. So Vision's turn. He gets Mob Mentality. When viewed in Alter Ego, discard the top 7 cards of the encounter deck. Put the first minion discarded into play engage with you. These no minions. Oh, we got a minion. Dang it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the hero one is rough, but because it surges with the gang up, but in Alter Ego, it's not that bad. 7 cards for the first minion discarded into play engage with you. So it's put into play, quick strike, but we're in Alter Ego, so it doesn't trigger. Okay, that was not bad for Mob Mentality. If it hit Miles, it would have been rough, but Vision's not bad taking that. Then we get another card for Vision. Oh man, this thing again. So Ultron Jones already in play. Each player puts the top card of their deck in the play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. 3 threat. Last card for vision. Ultron, take it. Alright. With toughness, force control winners whenever he attacks us, so it's not right now. So they'll have guard because of this. Back where the vision's turn. Okay, vision starts us off. Alright. What is vision gonna do here? Tons of reboots. And then we just dang it. Vision doesn't have damage, so he can try to work on these minions during the player phase. Miles wants to attack Captain Marvel though. Okay, let's first have. What do we do, guys? I think. Oh, we're gonna Hickory Branch Lane first. Yeah, before I forget. After you action, search your deck and discard power for Android. Add to your hand. We get Vivian from the bottom here. Add her to the hand and shuffle up our deck. Okay. Let's use. Oh, I forgot. When you engage a minion, give Pitcher a tough. So it gets a tough here because we just engaged some minions, which is nice. All right, we'll use a double resource here. Play Vivian. So if we're in dense form, she gets +2 attack. We're currently in intangible, but we are going to change forms here to hero form and use dense manipulation to flip us over to dense form. Now we can draw a card with our response flipping dense form. We got Yellow Jacket. Okay, next we need to take out Miles' minions first. So we can attack now. We're gonna do two. We're gonna use resource, resource, resource to play Yellow Jacket. So after we play only if we have the adventure trait, which we do have, and we can look at the top 5 cards of your deck for an upgrade add to your hand. Okay, we whiffed, so we just shuffle this back to our deck. All right, it's all right. Okay, how do we take out these minions? What is the best way to go about that? Let me think here, guys. Okay, so Vivian has 3 attack because we're in dense form. So let's just have her swing for 3, take out this guy for Miles. She'll take a consequential damage. Then, let's have Vision swing for 2, take out this guy for Miles. Then we'll have Patriot swing for 2. Let's knock off the tough from Ultron there. Patriot takes constant damage, loses tough. Okay. Then, do we do any forwarding? In dense form, so we'll take damage if I don't kill this guy. I have to kill Ultron now. Actually, I don't have to kill him now. We can Excelsior. Okay. Let's do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the reboot down to make it free. Ready up an Android character and heal a damage from it. So we're gonna ready up Vivian and heal a damage from her. She's Android. She'll swing for 3 on Ultron. And then take a consequential damage. Then we're going to request, do I request Helicarrier from Miles? Yeah, we'll request Helicarrier from Miles to play Reboot for free. Ready up another Android, heal damage, so Vivian healing back up. She'll swing for 3, take out Ultron, take constant damage again, and Ultron's defeated. So Vivian doing lots of work here. Right? Okay, so we got that. Then I think I just reboot here again. I think I reboot Ultron. I mean, Vision. Yeah, we'll use a resource play reboot. We'll heal 1 from Vision, ready him back up. So going to 15 life. Then we're gonna thwart 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear out the Ultron drones environment or a side scheme here. Get rid of the acceleration. Okay. Then we pass, oh, he'll take 2 console damage, and we pass over to Miles. Okay. Miles will mansion to draw a card. Got Grant Ward. I don't think I want to play him because I'm going to forget right now the upkeep. So let's Genki, draw a card, and we have to discard a card. Web shooters. Let's discard Grant Ward. Okay. Then web shot here. I need to play this. Then I can web shot and then Arachnobatics. Okay, we'll use a resource here. Play another web shooter. So now we have both of them down. This one has 2 plus 1, so 3 there. So we're gonna use both web shooters, remove a counter from each one. So this one is gone. Generate 2 walls, declare both to be energies. So we can play our web shot here. Deals 4 damage to enemy. We're gonna hit this cape killer for 4 and just take him out. And then we can trigger Venom Blast, which would do 2 to Captain Marvel. It's non-attack, doesn't trigger her stuff, and it will stun her. So now she's fully stunned. Okay. Then we'll use a resource here to play Arachnobatics. Do 2 damage to enemy. If the enemy has a stun stats card, do 3 additional damage. So it's gonna be 5 damage here on Captain Marvel. So we're down to 37. And that is an attack, so we just attacked her. We had to trigger this thing and place a counter. Alright, and then I want to flip down with Miles and let her pop that so that we don't have to deal with the minions confusing us, or the minions with guard. Go for the kill next turn. So I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have to kill next turn though. I think we still flip though. No, she has all the advantage. Okay, we're gonna just end our turn in hero form. Yeah, we need to get a free flip, but I can't get the stats out on her anymore. Alright, let's just write it back up. We're good in hero form for now. Okay, so Miles drawn up to 5. We deck out. Ooh, swing it in a web shot. The Del face on counter card. Shuffle the discard pile back into our deck here. So Captain Marvel is stunned now, which is good. Alright. Vision, drawn up to 5. I didn't draw all Miles cards yet. Ooh, Solar Beam. Okay, Miles drawn up to 5 here. Oh, nice. Okay, we can web shot. Okay, okay, we can web shot and double stun. And double life, which I really want to do. Okay, so, we have a drone minion here. Okay, Captain Marvel's turn. She's going to add 3 threats to the main of the acceleration. It goes from 9 up to 12. Captain Marvel attacks Vision. She's double stunned through a steady, so she doesn't attack. She's going to attack Miles here. We're going to exhaust Yellow Jacket to defend this hit. Then with a base of 3, here's a boost, 2, 5 damage, takes Yellow Jacket out. And then since she defeated a character, she's going to get a counter on her energy channel. I forgot, the minion's going to activate. So, sorry, dang it, okay. Before Captain Marvel attacks Miles, she should have had the minion, the drone minion attack Vision here. So Vision is going to take the hit to the face. So we take a damage there. Then Vision is going to retaliate automatically, take out the drone. And this is we defeat the enemy during the villain phase. We can exhaust Change Fortune and draw 2 cards here. Ooh, do we have the kill? No, because when I change form, I can only change intangible. I should have changed intangible last game. Dang it. That would have been better. That's okay. Alright. So now we did the attacks for Vision, and then we did activation of Miles already. So now we do encounter cards. So 1 for Vision, 1 for Miles. Okay, Vision goes first. Shield Soldier, one of you put the topmost shield minion in the counter discard out and the play engage with you, which is a Cape Killer. Dang, his Quick Strike. So he's going to attack Vision for just 2. The Fortress Road doesn't give him extra attack. So 2 damage on Vision. We're going to defend this hit for 2. So, okay, a couple things will happen. So we defended a hit, so we take no damage from the attack, from this quick strike. And then we can trigger Dauntless and Vision's Cape. We're going to retaliate 2 on the Cape Killer. And then we can also Excelsior, spend energy resource, because we defended. Let's use Slower Gem here. To use 2 damage to enemy. It's not attack damage, so we can do it to Captain Marvel, bypassing a Guardian. So let's do 2 damage on her. Brings it down to 35. Yeah. And this means does not attack, just this one with a quick strike. Miles goes for his 2 cards. Caught off guard. This card upgrade with support control. We will toss Fluid Motion at this point. It's nice for a +1 attack, but I think I'd rather keep the other stuff here. And then we got Cosmic Flight, attach to Captain Marvel. When she would take more than 3 damage attack, we reduce it down to 3. Okay, and I think she just has 3 counters, so she's about to hit 4 here. Pass over to Miles, who's going to proc her to hit 4. Okay. All right, let's do this. So we have 3 attack. So we attack first, because it says, when Captain Marvel would take more than 3 damage attack, not whenever it's 3. So no Garmin or Miles. Miles has 3 attack with the Common Specialist, so he's going to swing for 3 on Captain Marvel. Brings from 35 down to 32. Okay, so when he does that, we can trigger the defense mechanism. We can confuse her by triggering Spire Camouflage and get a tough stats card, because we just made a basic activation. We also basic attack, so exhaust Common Specialist to draw a card. Okay, ooh, Riding Back's really good. Okay, then we're going to Web Shot her. So let's use Helicare to make the Web Shot 1 cost. This is an energy resource right here with a swing in, so we can play a Web Shot. Your action attack, do 4 damage to an enemy. So we're going to do 4 damage to Captain Marvel. If it's more than 3, we reduce it down to 3. Yeah, reduce that amount to 3. Yeah, so she takes 3 damage, brings it down to 29. Then we discard this card. Okay, we can trigger Venom Blast because we use Energy Kicker. So we do 2 more damage here, brings it down to 27, and we get 1 stun on her. Because we use the energy from the swing in. We just attacked her with the Web Shot, so we're going to proc Energy Channel. She gets Energy Counter. There are 4. She removes all 4 now, and then she's going to attack Miles with Overkill with a base of 3. Here's a boost, 2. 5 damage, knocks the tougher Miles. So we're just chilling. Alright. Can we kill this turn? I don't think we can because of the minions. But Miles going to pop off here. We'll do next. I think we do. Let's go ahead and use. Let's request a Helicarrier from Vision to make Web Shot 1 cost. This would be 1 resource. Declare a wild to be energy to play Web Shot. Do 4 damage, and with aggressive energy, if you use this to play an attack event, it deals 1 additional damage. So do 5 damage to the Captain Marvel. Brings it down to 22. And then gets energy counter because it was attack. Then we trigger Venom Blast because we use energy from the aggressive energy because it was a wild, declaring that to be energy. So it does additional 2 more damage, and she's now fully stunned with the double stun through the steady. And then no counter for that because it's not attack damage. So it got the Web Shot in. Then I think we have to kill. Ratnos Paddocks would do 8. It's a lot. Yeah. Vision has this in hand. I think Vision's got enough economy, so we use all the economy here for Miles. So Miles is going to Mansion, draw a card. We're going to exhaust a Web Shooter, remove a counter, generate a physical resource to play double life. Change your form, so we change to Alter Ego. You use a physical resource, we can ready our dance, so we get to right up here. And we're not going to use our response. It's not forced, so we don't have to do anything with that. 1 flip per turn, we're going to flip over to hero form here. And we're still right up. Oh, sorry. Borrowing Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust Genki to draw a card and keep it in our hand. Then we're going to flip up to hero form now. We're going to swing for another 3 on Captain Marvel. Brings from 20 down to 17. She gets another energy channel counter. Then we're going to use a resource here. Oh, that's fine. To play Arachnobatics. Here, action attack, do 2 damage enemy. If it's stunned, if it has a stun status, do 3 additional damage. If it has a confused status, do 3 more additional damage. You don't actually have to be stunned or confused as long as they have the status cards. So this is 8 damage to Captain Marvel. Brings from 17 down to 9. Then she'll get another energy channel counter. Okay. Oh, I forgot Vision has the guard minions. Don't know if we get past the guard minions. Dang it, guys. Are the guard minions too much? Oh, I think we're short now. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, we can't get past guard here. This gives us a vision event. Oh, dang it, I need to do more damage on the minions. So we can have these two. Wait, no. Vivian takes out, Page takes it. Okay, never mind. It'll work, it'll work, it'll work. We just can't kill her during the player phase. During the villain phase, we can kill her. So okay, we pass it over to Vision's turn. Yeah, so it's Vision's turn now. Okay. Vision is in dense form, so Vivian gets +2 attack. Vivian will swing for 3, take out this guy with her massive 3 attack. Get rid of that guard minion. Vivian takes constant damage, she gets knocked out. Patriot swings for 2, takes out this minion here with guard, who take constant damage. So now he's knocked out. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. We are in dense form. So we're going to do I don't know. That's fine. We're gonna do Queen Carrier and a double resource here. So we can play Solar Beam. So if we're in dense mass form, do 7 damage to enemies. So we're gonna hit Captain Marvel for 7. Brings her from 9 down to 2. That is attack and an attack. So she gets the energy channel counter here. When there's 4, remove all of them. She's gonna attack the character that attacked her, but she is double stunned through a steady. So she does not attack Vision there, removing the stuns. Okay, and actually, we can do this. We just flip down here to Alter Ego, and we're gonna trigger Hickory Lane, search your deck and discard pile for an Android, add to your hand. We're going to get Vivian to her hand with the Alter Ego ability there. I was thinking about ending it with some Retaliates during the villain phase, but we just play Vivian here for 2 resources. Play her back down. Vivian MVP. We're in dense mass form, so she has +2 attack. Have her swinging for 3. That brings Captain Marvel from 2 down to 0. All right. We got it there, guys. Still kept it on the first main scheme stage, but I think we would have more damage if we actually let that flip. I think maybe if we should have kept Fluid Motion because I did not need the 1 card from Genki, and I basically attacked twice. So Fluid Motion would give me 2 more extra damage there for like the kill without like needing to do that. But yeah, we're gonna do it there because Boone has 3 attack, massive for defeating those 3 attack minions. Very good there. I think I miscalculated some stuff there, but we're still able to pull it off. And we have some breathing room on the energy channels. We could have attacked her like 3 more times without her attacking back on us. So yeah, all right. All right, that was a fun game. Huge shots, Evo. Thank you so much for the decks. We got Vision Super built out here, with all the change of fortune like protection stuff. We had him at 14 life. I think his max life was. We never played endurance, so we had defense conditioning and frontline specialist, so 7 plus the 11, so he had 18 life there. And then we had some shenanigans going on with Vision. Miles doing tons of damage there. But yeah, okay, I hope you guys all liked this video with, taking on Captain Marvel with the daring difficulty here. So huge shots to DaringLime again